Just load it up. Got 2 donuts to start the morning off. Maybe it'll bring good luck. I think last time I got donuts we killed a buck, so maybe we'll kill one today. In the rain. It's raining today. Raining quite a bit, but it's supposed to clear up around 10 or 11. So I think actually we might hog hunt this evening. Hog season came in today. 5-day season. Not for sure yet. We'll see. Alright, so Josh and Jay, they're going to a different area. Lane and I are going to go out a little bit further and start glassing. We're just going to split up and try to cover the ground. It's still drizzling a little bit, so hopefully that'll stop soon, but we're just going to get out here and see if we can't find a buck this morning. Yesterday we were up here, and we just saw a bunch of doe. We didn't see, I don't think we saw, maybe just a couple, 1 or 2 scrubs, but hoping for a little bit better day today. Let's see, it's 57 degrees, so it's actually pretty warm. So I don't know exactly how much deer we're going to see, but can't kill them on a couch. So those deer are down there. They're just pretty much in the open. So we're waiting on them to go over this hill, which they're working towards right now. We're waiting on them to pop over this hill, and that way we can get above them without them hopefully seeing us. We can get a shot. We're just watching them right now, though, being patient. Alright guys, so we ran out this road thinking those bucks were going to pop up. Well, I got above there and looked and could see one of them had just bedded down the smaller one. I don't know if the bigger one is with him, but they were together when they were running off there. And the reason they ran off, when we were coming down the hill, Lane had dropped that windscreen on the mic, and he went back to go get it. Well, I was just sitting there, and they were fighting, and that big one started chasing the other one off. So I grabbed the camera because it was on the ground, and I got it on them, and they took off out of there. Well, this is when we ran out this road, and just for a brief second, I saw the smaller one bed down. So we're gonna go back and get across from them. I'm gonna send Josh and Jay a text and see if they can meet up with us in video from across. And we're gonna get over there and I'm gonna see where they're bedded at and try to figure out where exactly, if we need to go above them or below them. The wind is blowing out of here, like in our face. I think either way will be okay. But yeah, we're just gonna go try to figure out an approach. And if they're bedded, that's what I prefer, just because they're not moving. It's midday and they're gonna be there for a while. You see them?
But, all right, you see that drainage ditch that comes down?
I see a deer right there.
He's laying down
Okay.
right beside that big autumn olive, just to the left. I mean, he's to the right of it. He's in between that ditch coming down and that autumn olive. You see him laying there? That's the smaller buck.
That's standing?
No, the one that's standing, there's a doe one up the hill.
Okay, yeah, there's two.
Come straight down from that doe, down here in the bottom. See that round yellow?
He bedded down, Jay.
The big one did?
Yeah.
Okay. So the big one's bedded right behind that autumn olive right there.
10 yards. You see the small one. I tell you what, you see the doe?
Yeah.
Come straight
Come
down the
straight
hill.
down 20 yards to that big, thick bush, and that's what he's behind.
You'll see a round
Yeah, I
yellow.
see the little one bedded.
Okay, he's
Okay,
to the
left of it,
left.
behind that bush.
Yeah.
And I'd reassess, because I think where they're bedded, if you look, it goes up, and then there's a little terrace. And if they're on that terrace, like I'm thinking they are, you're going to be able to move on around to where that ramp comes off. And then you're just in the holding pattern.
Yeah, you just have to wait
You
them
just have
out.
to wait them out. Put your hood on, hunker down, and
I don't think it's gonna rain anymore.
no, I'm just saying.
What about the wind,
Stays concealed. Well, I think the wind's going to keep on, as long as it pushes this way. Doesn't matter if it's going, this way or this way, or as long as it's coming out of the holler, I think that you'll be good. If you're over there and you feel the wind hit you in the left side of the face, you might as well just stand up and try to run at them.
All right, guys, so we're moving in. It's still raining. Hopefully it quits soon. Lane and I are soaked. But Lane picked up Jay's ghillie suits. That's good. But we're just gonna work our way through there. We know where they're bedded. I picked out a rock on the hillside that we're gonna stop at. So we're just gonna get down in here, take our time, and probably gonna have to wait them out until they get up. So we could be here for hours. We could be here for days. Nah, I'm just kidding. It is probably gonna take a while, so.
Turned his head and I saw his horns in the camera. So, it had been pouring the rain all morning. It's about 9:30. Jay, Lane, Kirk, and I went ahead and came out. We knew it was going to rain. Kirk and Lane spotted this buck early this morning. They've been in the rain all morning. And we watched him bed down. Jay and I did. And Kirk and them, we got together, got a game plan. They're currently in position waiting this deer out. The wind's right. There's a smaller buck with him bedded down. They're downwind of him. And right now they're just in a holding pattern, so hopefully they can close the deal, because they've done good moving on him.
All right, guys, we're about 40 yards, give or take, from these deer. I can see the smaller one. I still can't see the bigger one. So, it's kind of a waiting game now. I might creep up just a little bit more, but we're just going to sit here until they move, because, there's really nothing we can do. We're just going to wait till they start feeding again and try to get a shot.
said, man, heck with you, I'll poop on you. By the looks of it on here, it looks like it's fell in, and they're gonna cross it.
Oh yeah, that's it, that's it. He's through it. All right, guys. Lane and I are tore up. That was pretty awesome. He came about 45 yards, and the shot looked a touch high, but he ran down right here, and I tried to get another one in him and it just smacked the limb, so I don't know if I got it. I mean, I know the first shot, he looked hurt right here, like he was not moving. And so we're just gonna give him some time and see what happens here. Josh and Jay are glassing from across, so I don't know if they can see him or not, but I think we're just gonna kind of work up out of here and try to figure out what's going on.
This
45.
that's where
We were trying to guess.
we were trying to guess.
We were saying 40.
You better get your binos out.
Did y'all see this hit?
Make sure you didn't come out of there.
Dude, that's tight. That right there.
Oh yeah.
I think
You just shot. Oh, you should.
yeah.
You shot.
That's the last place it had him, coming this way.
He was
was angling up too.
but he never did
Come out.
come out.
We watched up top. He never popped out. So I think he's still in there.
Alright guys, so unfortunately I don't think we're gonna find that deer. It was within range of what I'm comfortable shooting at. The deer, I've watched the footage, I've slowed it down and I'll play it over the screen. From Josh's angle, he's filming, out of his spotting scope, and you can see the deer drop significantly. So it's kind of hard to tell from the, because it's kind of not a forward-facing angle, but just slightly offset of it. And the deer, you can just see by its body movement, it's going down, down, down. By the time the arrow hits, and then, who knows, he's dropped, 4 inches. I don't know how far he actually dropped, but what I was doing was I was holding like you would on a target, like dead on, the lungs. And by the time the arrow got there, which I'm shooting 292 feet per second, which is not a slow hunting setup by any means. By the time the arrow got there, the deer had dropped, and so it was my fault for not anticipating the drop. But unfortunately, it just never went through my head. I was just aiming at the, money shot, double lung it, and I paid for it. I should have, and I will in the future, hopefully, aim lower than you normally would, because it was a 45-yard shot. I would take that same shot again, just lower, We ended up going in there. We waited quite a while, and we went in there and jumped the deer up. The arrow wasn't in him anymore, and he took off fine. And I'm guessing I just hit the no man's land area. So it sucks that we have to end it this way. Hopefully we get back on that buck. We've got cameras up there, so hopefully he shows back up. And he was a regular on camera, so we'll find out, exactly what happens to him. But I would love to get on that deer, later in season, and get a redemption shot on him, because he escaped that one by ducking. So it sucks that we got to end it this way, but that's what happened.
That is a look of disgust. A look of disgust.
Yeah, I've been not in a good mood.